Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you guys back. In this video, I am going to show you how I created this beautiful lighted crystal acrylic pillar column wedding centerpiece. Stay tuned and watch how I assemble this beautiful masterpiece. So this is the acrylic sheet. You're going to need 4 acrylic sheet. The measurement for the length, you want it to be 24 inches tall, so that's gonna be about 2 feet tall, and then the width is gonna be about 9 inches wide. So 9 by 24 is going to be the size of the acrylic sheet you want to get the size. That is the length and width of the Plexiglass sheet. You're gonna need about 4 of the acrylic sheet, okay? However, you can get it any size that you want. It doesn't matter. It's completely up to you what size you would like to get your acrylic sheet cut to, okay? But this length is the length that I am going to be going for, that I went for. 9 by 24, which gives me about 2 feet tall for my centerpiece, okay? Now let's get into the video. Once I'm done removing the plastic off the acrylic sheets, I am going to lay 3 of the acrylic sheets flat on a surface. I will be using painter's tape to tape between each of the acrylic sheets together. You will see in the next clip how it turned out. So now you're going to have all 3 of your Plexiglass sheet looking like this. You want to make sure you align it correctly. Using the tape makes the process a lot easier for you to put it together, okay? The acrylic glue is super liquidy, very, very liquidy. So if you know you're gonna have some problems as far as you don't want it to get too messy or too all over the place, I highly, highly recommend you using one of these little syringe applicators to help you distribute the acrylic glue neatly and for you not to get it all over the place. So you want to use the acrylic glue in between where you see that you had put the tapes. Remember, you do not need a lot of glue. A little glue goes a long way. Other side is dry. I say leave it for about 30 minutes to dry. As you can see, I just took off the tape so I can let it dry. Now we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the other side. I know this is clear, but you might not see directly where I'm adding the glue. So I'm adding it to the tip of the side of the Plexiglass sheet. So be careful. You just need to put just a small pea size to go along the sides, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little. It's super watery, so you want to be super careful on how you applying it. You want to get it all the way to the bottom. Just want to make sure that it's nicely evened out. I'm gonna get the final piece. Take my glue. The length to the top part of your acrylic ghost centerpiece is going to be 9 by 9. So you want it to be 9 by 9 all 4 sides. So that's gonna go on top, okay, of your centerpiece. Now you wanna let it dry overnight. This is literally almost dried. You wanna make sure you let it dry for up to 24 hours before putting anything on top of it, any flower arrangement on top of it. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and embellish the top with push lights and with some beautiful crystal garlands. Use any size that you want for the push light. I got a small one, I got a big one. I'm gonna go ahead and use the big one that I have. Okay, so what I did is I have 9 crystal garlands, okay? And then I have about 4 of them that are short, on the shorter length. So if you want me to be exactly precise of how many of the little crystal garlands, I can definitely tell you. I cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I have the little teardrop crystal garland. You can choose to put that if you want, so that would make it 13 crystal garlands. And then you're gonna cut out 1 long one, okay? So if you wanna know exactly how many I cut out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then the teardrop makes it 19. So this is gonna be my longest piece. And then I went ahead and I cut out 4. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's about 18 of this. 19 is gonna be your longest piece. And then you cut out 18 of these little exact crystal garland, and all of them is going to be the same count. So, and you need 4 of those. So in total, you need about 9 crystal garland. You can choose to make it whatever length you want. Now I'm gonna take my 9 by 9 Plexiglass sheet, and I'm gonna go ahead and center the push light in the middle. You wanna make sure you center it in the middle. It already comes with like a little sticky tape at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's centered correctly. And now you have your push light. It's not gonna go nowhere. You can choose to add glitter around it, whatever color you want, completely up to you. I'm gonna take the longest piece. I'm gonna glue it in the front right here. I'm using my acrylic glue. I'm gonna put a little bit. You can use your syringe to distribute it on top of it. You only need just a little bit. You do not need that much. You don't need a lot. And then I take it, and then I'm gonna glue it in the front. You just glue it onto the Plexiglass sheet. The thing I love about this is it dries quickly. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. So just kind of like in a sequence manner. So use your push light as a guide to where you're going to place it. Thing about these push lights is they come with a remote control where you can control it without you having to push it by itself, but it comes with a remote control. And you're gonna see here, I just turned it on and then I just turned it off. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our acrylic glue so we can go ahead and glue it right on top. looks absolutely stunning. And guess what, you guys? It is super affordable. Super affordable. Just to get the acrylic pieces cost me $18 for the acrylic pieces, you guys. And I am just so amazed at the outcome. Just looks stunning.